What's the hurry? Cool it! What's the hurry? Catch the wind. Freeze! Dodge this!
I'll protect us. Let the show begin.
What's the hurry? Dodge this! Wind blade! Cool it!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Freeze! Dodge this! Wind blade!
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Disappear! Wind blade!
Over here.
Dodge this!
Let me amuse myself a little. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Freeze!
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara! Go!
Dodge this!
The merrier.
Cool it! This is not the end.
Let's dance. Yeah.
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Sorry I'm late, Milu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that. but everything worked.
Oh,
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors.
so you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. By the way, Junior,
You're very well.
prop?
Wow! This place is
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the academia.
Oh, probably because...
The academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Thank the Dendra Archon for Junior Zod. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to... The stage is going to be even pretty.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Nilu, what are you gonna be?
She'll be dancing the dance of
Junior Zod.
I only told them about the Greater Lord.
Okay. Then I'll tell... According to legend, some of the has she danced those brilliant purple flowers? Of course they did. Although they aren't around any. Though we're just tiny.
Nilu, you have all... Yeah,
Thinking about the goddess. If my stick...
all of Lesser Lord Kusana...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Junior Zod. Everyone at the Grand...
In that case, Whoa! Did you know that the Sub-Zero's...
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I don't know much about the grand... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find... I mean...
Things are... Don't be fooled in it. And when it...
Nilu, your outfit looks... Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
As a child, my the Sub-Zero's
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild, but saying and doing the same old... But take you two, for example. You travel...
Well, we enjoy traveling across to that and all that.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. Oh...
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way...
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people.
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey,
I've got something.
are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out.
Sounds like a... Let's head over to the Citadel of Razor and wait for Dia.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss... Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't...
You sure sound a whole lot...
It's called being a professional. I'm a...
Look, Diaz.
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Huh.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumero City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with...
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the... Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously.
You two have... The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal... If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask...
Are you serious, Chief? All the...
If you're also interested...
Count me out. I've got plenty of... And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port... There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god... Well, Traveler, that's about...
Thanks, Dia. And since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City,
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival. So, be sure to get your... Good. Then we'll see you both at...
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things up.
Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this! Wind blade! Freeze! Cool it! What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But, Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look... Well...
Welcome.
Hi there.
Of course. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure. You see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they... If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the...
Those students...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention...
There's been a lot of especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection.
They're called Ain el Akhmar.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of they're usually... I've heard that...
Wait...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field... So, what's your plan? Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh...
What's the hurry?
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss?
They're nothing to...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money
Yeah, with...
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Huh?
Oh! Sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of... Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our... King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even...
So...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. Furthermore, she conspired... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret, mark mine. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group, once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you...
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could...
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize... I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, you're also... A word of... Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for the...
Mr. Iman, there appears to be... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, plus he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still...
Who exactly are you two? A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh!
He doesn't even have...
Maybe not! Those high-headed thugs are...
All right. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the...
So, since you were happy to give this merchant's
You were willing to part with 500,000 more? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any... It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will over the past century, Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and... Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's... With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still... Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then I need you to find someone named Dory. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with...
Until you complete this task? You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informants. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and...
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through element. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the...
What a unique palette. We have...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Roanoke, these two want to buy unripe horror.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch.
Every ship deserves a...
No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Phew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional pack.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take...
I'm sorry. But as they...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Haven said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot.
Delicious food, freshly made and served.
Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot.
Delicious food, freshly made and served.
I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot. Oh, I think a creepy crawly
Delicious
got into
food,
the cooking
freshly
pot.
made and served. Delicious food, freshly
I
made
think a
and
creepy crawly
served.
got into the cooking pot. He ran that way. Look, he's over there.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh. Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just...
Oh, very good. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. I'm not sure if that's supposed... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get... So that's why it's your first time here. But don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Yes, of course, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, take this one for example. An analysis of the sociological... Yeesh, who would want to be in... Or, how about... With this one, you can become an expert... Ooh, now 2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each... Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've We'll take these, please and thank... My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just one... Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is... Think about it. We've gone to all... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Excellent. Then please... Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we... Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsule's over here. Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why? Hey, well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a... Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be... Dory, we'll take this one. All right. Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
What's the hurry?
Ha, you two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meet?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people...
You're a pretty dear...
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matra won't come here.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something. And when we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the God...
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what... As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. Several brigades have been vying for my personal finances and connections. I agreed to forego. However, there are those who are...
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule can...
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that So, I've been sabotaging their business to The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and to ensure the capsule... Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought...
You two want to try using it? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. A combat class knowledge capsule.
Really? Yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you... We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must... Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, All right, let's begin the test.
Windblade!
All right. A link. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you
Hey, how are you feeling?
All right. Time for round 2.
Freeze!
With the wind!
Now, I'll start...
Oh, hey, how's it...
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Akela.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
What's the hurry?
Welcome back, my loyal you name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything. Can you really get us any? Aha. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh, but you know, after all, I had to work really hard, but how can we? Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, Ein El Ahmar. Ah, so you're all... The group has done everything